Good morning, Chattanooga. Here's a quick look at today's top 5 stories. First of all, a special report in today's Times Free Press reveals hate groups are seeing enormous growth, not only in the Southeast, but across the country. Last year, 33 hate groups were counted in Tennessee, 53 in Georgia, and 30 in Alabama. There are now more than 350 hate groups across the entire Southeast and 1,000 nationwide, according to the Southern Poverty Law Center. Much of the growth comes since the election of America's first black president, with a 69% increase in hate groups in the last decade alone. Today's news report comes after the March 24th slaying of Franklin County resident Corey Matthews. The 4 men who were charged in Matthews' death were all Aryan Nation's members. Now, sheriff's officers say there are more members of the hate group than they had thought in the region, and the members are apparently signing up while in prison. Next up, Tennessee Senator Lamar Alexander is pressing a bill that would let states require sales tax collection on all online purchases. Supporters say such a step would help even the score between online retailing and brick-and-mortar stores, which are forced to collect sales tax at the register. Current law already requires internet shoppers to self-report their purchases, calculate in-state sales tax, and pay up. Virtually no one does, though, and authorities don't enforce the law. That means the nation loses out on about $23 billion in revenue, including about $400 million in Tennessee alone. The new bill offers an exemption for retailers that don't collect more than $1 million annually, but eBay is pushing for a $10 million exemption that would shield virtually all of its sellers. The new bill has definitely placed Alexander in an interesting position. Usually one to call for smaller government, he's now spearheading what could amount to a new nationwide sales tax. In business news, Tennessee's biggest health insurer and Chattanooga's biggest hospital are joining in a 5-year network agreement. Officials hope the partnership between Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee and Erlanger will lead to better and less costly health care. The unique network agreement, which begins July 1st, is longer and more involved than most insurance and hospital payment arrangements, and it's designed to boost the number of paying patients at Erlanger while limiting the costs of care for Blue Cross and its members. The alliance will make Erlanger the exclusive local hospital for many of the 25,000 Chattanooga residents who sign up for one of the new health exchanges under Obamacare. Next up, thousands of hot rod and high-performance cars will roll into the scenic city this summer as part of the Hot Rod Magazine Power Tour. Spectators will be able to see 3,500 vehicles at the free car show on June 6th. Chattanooga is one of 7 cities on the annual tour this year. 4,000 spectators are expected to attend the one-day show at Chattanooga State Community College. The economic impact of the show is expected to pump more than $1 million into the city. And UTC is welcoming David Blackburn as its new athletic director. Blackburn says hiring new men's and women's basketball coaches are among his top priorities. Take a look.
We will begin work immediately on building winners. And I'm going to use that word. It's a word that I love. Many people shy away from that word. But I want you guys to hear that. I believe in building winners. And I'm not talking about 20 to 19 on the scoreboard, necessarily. I'm talking about winners in how you behave, how you treat people. How do you go to school? Do you go to school? Are you getting up, going to class in the morning? I want to be competitive. And I'm never going to shy away from that. And I want you guys to know that. I think we should show up and we should compete every day.
And we'll see showers with a possible thunderstorm after noon today, with a high temperature near 70 degrees. Expect some fog after midnight with a low around 41 tonight. I'm Harrison Keeley. For more on these stories and updates throughout the day, follow us on Facebook and visit timesfreepress.com.